Welcome back to my channel, and if you're an oldie but goodie, thank you for coming back. And if you're new, please subscribe so that you always get a notification that I uploaded a new video. So today I'm going to continue to talk about my business and what I do on the realtor side, and I promised I would come back and talk about short sales, which is the other area that I focus on besides pre-foreclosures. Okay, so short sales, what I'm going to talk about is top 7 reasons, and these are just my reasons that I came up with just from feedback from clients and people that I know that have done short sales, you know, what the main benefits and things were or why they chose to do a short sale. So let's get started. Okay, so number one reason, which is how I even got started focusing on short sales, is avoid foreclosure. You can use it. It's another option if you're behind on your mortgage payments and your bank may be threatening foreclosure or the foreclosure process is about to start. You can choose the option of going through a short sale as opposed to going through a foreclosure, because a lot of times people want to avoid foreclosure, which leads me to number 2, which is the guidelines to buy a new home after a short sale is 2 years. So 2 years, you can get a brand new mortgage and be in a brand new house, as opposed to, you know, if you do go through the foreclosure process, you cannot get a loan. You can't get a mortgage for like 5 to 7 years when you do the foreclosure option. So doing a short sale, I mean, 2 years goes by so fast, because a lot of times if someone is behind on their mortgage and they were going like facing foreclosure, you know, something much bigger than the house was going on, like divorce or something like that. But that's the thing, after that period, life goes on, life gets better. You know, this person will meet somebody new and be ready to get married again, and you don't want to, you know, and want to buy a new house. They'll be able to do that in 2 years as opposed to waiting 7 years. You know, you just want to be able to move on after, you know, stuff like that. And third is relocation assistance. A lot of times people get relocation assistance when they go through a short sale. So the bank gives them cash, a couple $1,000s or so, to help them move and things like that. So that's great, because since you're negative, meaning you don't have any equity in the house, it's a positive to be able to walk away with any amount of cash when you do a short sale, okay? And the other one, I wrote them down so that I don't forget. So the next one I have is, the bank pays the realtor fees, because a lot of times people want to sell, but they're like, I don't have any equity and I'm gonna have to come up with the money for the realtor. So if you do a short sale, the bank actually pays the realtor. So that's a huge benefit. So you don't have any equity, and you can walk away with relocation assistance, and you don't have to worry about paying the real estate commission, okay? Number 5 is team support, because one, you're not paying for the realtor, but what I would advise, if you choose to go through a short sale, to hire a realtor that also has a professional negotiator on their team, because you'll have all that support from the realtor, the professional negotiator contacting the bank on your behalf. So you have all this team support, as opposed to you go through a foreclosure, no one's on your side, no one's guiding you, you're just getting all these threatening mail and notices, and you know, it's just, so a short sale, I would definitely say the team support brings that stress down a lot, because you have professionals guiding you in your best interest, as opposed to a foreclosure. You know, they're just yelling, you know, they just want you out the house. and things like that. Number 6 that I have for a benefit is all debts are settled or renegotiated. So when you go through a foreclosure, basically just, if you're lucky and the auction covers like the mortgage amount and things like that. But if you had like other things, second mortgages, a tax lien, just different things that could have been against the house, those don't actually go away. They're still going to be there. They're still going to be able to come after you. And, when you do a short sale, those are negotiated up front as opposed to you do a foreclosure and then you're trying to negotiate all those things after the fact, after you lost the house. It's just, that's way more stressful. And like I said, people want to move on. And for you to go through a foreclosure and then maybe 3-4 years, you're still, having your wages garnished or something because you had a deficiency bill after the foreclosure. Whereas if you did a short sale, you'd be in a brand new house, just able to start over fresh and not have, those types of bills from the prior house coming out of your check. And then 7, what I have is that a short sale, it takes a good amount of time. Like it takes a couple months to process. So, you can end up in the house like 6 months. So that's like a positive because some people have said that gives them time to come up with a strategy for their family. What is the best, for planning where they're gonna move to next and things like that. Whereas if you go through a foreclosure and you're on someone else's timeline and they just, want you out the house as soon as possible and things like that. Whereas with the short sale, 6 months is a long time for you to look for a new place and things like that. So that is my, I would say, top 7 reasons